Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to break down N+, the film, 2021, a Dutch coming-of-age film that expands upon the story of N+, which originally began as a hit web series. Directed by Valerie Bischeroux, this movie is a heartfelt exploration of identity, love, and personal growth. We'll discuss the film's plot, themes, character development, and how it touches on important issues like sexuality, relationships, and the complexities of life in your 20s. So, whether you've already seen the movie or are considering watching it, this video is the perfect deep dive into Anne's journey. Let's get started. Before diving into the film itself, let's quickly recap the character of Anne, and what makes this film special. N+ first gained attention as a popular Dutch web series that aired from 2018. The series follows Anne, a young woman figuring out her identity, navigating her sexuality, relationships, and the transition from being a student to an adult. In N+, the film, the story picks up where the series left off. Anne, who identifies as a lesbian, is in the midst of trying to define who she is outside of her past relationships. She's at a crossroads in her life, dealing with heartbreak, questions about her future, and figuring out how to move forward after a transformative period in her life. This movie is significant because it portrays the experiences of a queer woman in a nuanced, realistic way. It's not just about romantic love or coming out, but also about self-discovery, independence, and the challenges of becoming comfortable with your own identity. Let's dive into the plot and see how these themes unfold. The film begins with Anne at a turning point in her life. She's just broken up with her girlfriend, Sarah, and is in the process of moving out of the apartment they shared. Anne has spent a significant portion of her life in relationships, and this breakup represents a huge shift for her. She's no longer defined by her romantic entanglements, and now she must navigate the uncertainty of being single and figuring out what she truly wants from life. As Anne struggles with the aftermath of her breakup, she's also confronting the realities of her future. What does she want to do with her life after her studies? Does she want to stay in Amsterdam, or is it time to move on? These are the central questions Anne faces as she works to build a life that's her own, free from the expectations or definitions others may have placed on her. The movie also explores Anne's relationship with her best friend, Lola. Lola is a central character in Anne's life, a supportive yet brutally honest presence who helps Anne navigate the complexities of her emotions. Their friendship is really key to the story, as it shows that self-discovery isn't just about romantic relationships but also about building strong, supportive friendships. A major part of the plot is Anne's ongoing journey to figure out her sexuality after the breakup with Sarah. Throughout the film, she has moments of doubt, questioning if she truly understands her feelings or if she's been living within the boundaries of labels imposed by society or others. Anne's struggle with her identity is one of the movie's key themes, and it's portrayed in such a relatable way that anyone queer or straight can empathize with her process of self-reflection. The pivotal turning point in the film happens when Anne reconnects with her ex-girlfriend Sarah. There's a charged emotional tension between them, and they both realize that they need to confront what went wrong in their relationship. This confrontation is less about getting back together and more about understanding their individual journeys and acknowledging how far they've come since the relationship ended. Anne's personal growth is at the heart of N+, the film. At the beginning of the movie, Anne is caught between two identities, the one she had with Sarah and the one she wants to build on her own. The film explores how Anne grapples with this tension and ultimately seeks to break free from the constraints of her past. Throughout the movie, Anne confronts the lingering feelings she has for Sarah, and these emotions push her to reconsider what love and relationships mean to her. But what really makes the movie compelling is how Anne begins to define her worth beyond being part of a couple. She starts to embrace her independence, exploring new friendships, and becoming more comfortable with the idea that she doesn't need to be defined by her relationships with others, but rather by her relationship with herself. There's a key moment in the film when Anne realizes that she doesn't have to follow a traditional path or meet certain expectations about how life is supposed to unfold. This moment of clarity marks a major turning point for her, and it sets the stage for a more confident, self-assured Anne who is ready to take on the world on her own terms. This journey of self-empowerment is beautifully portrayed, and it resonates with anyone who's ever faced uncertainty about their future or struggled with identity and independence. The movie doesn't offer easy answers, it's more about showing the complexity of self-discovery and the reality that growth takes time. Now, let's talk about the major themes in the film, as these are integral to understanding Anne's journey and the movie's message. 1. Identity and self-discovery. One of the most important themes in N+, the film is identity. As Anne navigates life after her breakup, she's forced to face questions about who she is and what she wants. The movie doesn't present identity as something fixed, but as an ongoing process. For Anne, her identity is fluid, evolving as she learns more about herself through her experiences and relationships. 2. Love and relationships. While romantic love is central to Anne's journey, the film also emphasizes that relationships, both romantic and platonic, are complex. The movie doesn't present love as simple or linear. Anne's relationship with Sarah is imperfect, and her interactions with other characters, especially Lola, highlight the significance of different kinds of love, from friendship to familial love. This gives the film a nuanced view of what it means to love and be loved. 3. Queer representation. The film also offers a powerful portrayal of queer experiences. Anne's struggles with her sexuality are portrayed with realism and vulnerability. Unlike many LGBTQ+ stories that focus solely on coming out, and the film shows that being queer is about more than labels, it's about navigating emotions, relationships, and self-acceptance. The film presents Anne as a multifaceted character who struggles with the complexities of her identity just like anyone else. It's a refreshing take on queer representation, showcasing the everyday realities of being a queer woman without relying on tropes or stereotypes. 4. Independence and growth. Another prominent theme is personal growth and independence. Anne's journey is about learning to stand on her own 2 feet after the end of her relationship. The movie beautifully illustrates that independence isn't just about being single, it's about finding your own voice, your own passions, and your own path in life outside of anyone else's expectations. Now, let's talk about the film's style and visuals. And the film uses a soft, intimate visual style that matches the personal and emotional nature of the story. The cinematography is understated but effective, with a focus on close-ups and subtle shots that draw you into Anne's world. The color palette is warm, adding a sense of coziness to the scenes that feel reflective and emotionally charged. The use of music is also significant. The soundtrack complements the tone of the film perfectly, providing a sense of emotional depth without overwhelming the narrative. The music never feels forced, it works in tandem with the story, enhancing the overall atmosphere of self-discovery and transition. The pacing is another strength. The movie takes its time with Anne's emotional journey. There are no quick fixes or rushed conclusions, which makes the ending feel more earned and authentic. To wrap up, and the film is a beautifully crafted exploration of love, identity, and self-discovery. It's a story that feels deeply personal and universal at the same time. Anne's journey is relatable to anyone who's ever faced the confusion of transition periods, whether it's after a breakup, after graduation, or any other major life change. The film's authenticity, the depth of its characters, and the way it handles the complexities of queer identity make it a standout in the coming-of-age genre. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend checking it out, especially if you're a fan of introspective, heartfelt storytelling. What did you think of N+, the film? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more detailed analyses, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.